Do you
What?
believe like the algorithms listening in on you?
Oh, 100%. I
Yeah.
mean, I believe to a certain extent that the Earth was flat. What do you think?
I fully believe it. Um, and I'll say so. This is the point that I was making to you before the show. The reason why I believe that the algorithm, like these social media companies are listening in, is because I like the algorithm in general is by design meant to keep you on the app. And the way that it's shown to be like the most effective is by like satisfying your individual curiosity. That's what the algorithm is. It's figuring out like what you are curious about so it can keep feeding you, because curiosity is what makes you want to do things. It's like why clickbait is so enticing. It's like, you know, a lot of our titles, I'm having to design them with that in mind. Like I'm having to try to create engagement, and a lot of it is like there's a whole psychology behind it, and these social media companies take that to like the nth degree, you know, in order to keep you in. I mean, the fact that most of these apps have an infinite scroll is crazy.
Yeah.
Like like I know I lose time on stuff. That's why like I stop. I like literally have to like be very conscientious of like when I go online at all just to check the news, because that's honestly what I'm using it for. Because my news app, after all this shit, I don't trust, you know, like institutional news, like old school legacy media. So all the new age media is on social media. So unfortunately, having to navigate through all that, but I am noticing very weird coincidences around particular conversations that I've had, and then suddenly, out of the blue, out of nowhere, there's some sort of advertisement that pops up for it.
Yeah. And then the term I finally figured out that I was trying to look for is doom scrolling.
Doom scrolling. Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, that's the term that is also like referred to like mindless scrolling or infinite scrolling, but the term is actually known as doom scrolling, where you're just continuously scrolling through social media or news feed even.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's based on things like you said, based on things that catch your interest or things that you liked. That it just goes like, let me show him or her more
Yeah.
things of this thing that has piqued interest or he has liked. Um,
So the conspiracy theory, quote unquote, that of like them snooping in is like sometimes how you use the internet is not necessarily a reflection of like what you are actually interested in at your core. So
right,
like in order for them to figure that out, that's where the conspiracy theory that they are like listening in and like, you know, invading your privacy to hear these conversations, or you know, look at your usage on other apps and stuff, in order to figure out what you are curious in order to tailor your individual algorithm to keep you on that app. And
right.
every single social media app has its own algorithm doing the same thing, trying to
Yeah,
figure out you individually, which
yeah.
is like, it's so effective. It's
It
so
is.
effective.
That is how I got into watching One Piece, because I liked it one video and led to another, and I'm like, okay, like it piqued my interest. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I cave, I'm gonna go
I
watch it.
can't, yeah.
Right? Like, I cave, I'm gonna go eat this restaurant. I cave, I'm gonna go shop here. Right?
There are very good things that could
Yes.
come about from that. That I'm not discounting
Hmm.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm saying like the there's a sacrifice that I think that we're starting to see, where it's just like, in order to have our luxuries, like have something intuitive enough to know what you like to keep you interested in going about your day, you have to lose your privacy,
Hmm.
because it won't be effective unless you do that. That's like what their company argument is. It's
Hmm.
like, you like the product currently, but this is the sacrifice you have to make. You just don't
Yeah,
know you're
yeah.
making it yet.
Right, yeah, yeah.